Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be moving on to Unit 16, which focuses all about perimeter. So I wanted to begin by telling you what perimeter is. Perimeter is measuring the length of all the sides of a shape, adding them up to see how long the total length of the shape is. Now, perimeter has some real life uses. Think about if you had a backyard and you wanted to put a fence up. You would have to tell the fencing company how many feet or yards of fence you need to go up. So they would come, they'd measure the length of each side of your yard, and they would bring that much fence to put up to have a nice fence in your backyard. So we're going to look at perimeter in a couple different ways. One way that we can look at it is if we see shapes like this. Now, we learned earlier in the year how to find area. Area is the amount of squares found on the inside of a shape, and perimeter is finding the length of all the sides. So when you see a shape like this with the squares inside it, okay, you have to count the length of each square along the outside of the shape. So I always recommend starting at the top left of the shape, and you might even put a little dot next to it so that you know that that's where you started. Okay, and now I'm simply going to count around the length of each square along the outside of the shape. So please watch closely. 1, 2. Now you have to be very careful around corners, because when you go around corners, those are the areas where you can really make silly mistakes. So again, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So the perimeter of this shape is 24. Now there is a scale on the bottom of this. It says the scale is that 1 square equals 1 meter. So the length of each square is 1 meter, because this is 1 square meter. So again, this was 24 meters. Okay, just a little m to abbreviate meter. Here's another example. This one's a little trickier because there's more corners. Now, when you get, especially right here or here, you really have to be careful, because when I get there, I have to count this line and this line. Okay, so that is how mistakes can be made very easily. And then again here, here, and here, both those lines have to be counted. That is where kids make the most mistakes. So watch me closely as I go around those shapes. Okay, here we go. Again, start top left. You don't have to, but I just recommend it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Around that corner. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now here's where it gets tricky. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. This time the scale says that each square unit is 1 square centimeter. So we had 32 centimeters. Not square centimeters like we did with area. Okay, these are just centimeters. So 32 centimeters is the label for that shape. Okay, now you may see shapes that don't have the squares on the inside, and this is a different type of perimeter problem. So here you can see that each side Each length of the side is written, okay? So we have, I always like starting top left, 1 yard, 2, 2, 5, 6. All I need to do is add those numbers up. So I know that 1, 2, and 2 is 5, plus another 5 is 10, plus 6. So 10 plus 6 is 16 yards. Not square yards, just yards. Here I've drawn a trapezoid. Okay, now one of the lengths is missing. I don't know the length of that side, but I can figure it out because down here I am given the total perimeter. The perimeter is 9 inches. I'm given 2 and 2 and 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So 9 minus 5 means that that missing part is 4 inches. Okay, I found that missing part. You might also see shapes like this here. It's a square. We know that squares have 4 equal sides. So they only gave the length of one of those sides. They only gave 4 inches. But because I know it's a square, I know that it's 4 and 4 and 4 and 4. So I can do 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Or because it's 4 times the 4 sides, I could also do 4 times 4. Okay, but I am adding those 4 sides up. 4, 4, 4, 4. That's 16. And finally, a rectangle, we know, has opposite sides that are equal. So, the long set of sides are 7 yards each, and the short sides are 1 yard each. So I know that 7 and 7 is 14, 15, 16. It's just a coincidence that both of those add up to 16 as I just randomly put the numbers up. Okay, so these are the different types of perimeter problems that you'll be seeing today in your practice buddy. Now hold on one second. You're also going to be seeing a couple word problems that I just wanted to preview with you to hopefully make it a little easier when you get to those. Okay, so question number 5 in your practice buddy is a word problem. It says that Chino makes beaded necklaces in 3 different sizes, and the 3 sizes are given to you in a chart on the right. It says, how many more beads does it take to make 2 medium necklaces than 1 large necklace? So you have to find out if you put 2 medium necklaces together, how much bigger is that than 1 large necklace, okay? And there's a couple things. There's drop down boxes that you have to work with to put in symbols. Now you can use scrap paper on the side. In fact, I recommend it, okay? And just fill everything in. And you can type in your numbers for your answer. And then the next word problem is number 8. It says that Jerry needs 448 coins. There are 262 coins in a large bag. There are 196 coins in a small bag. Will 1 large bag and 1 small bag have enough coins, okay, to get him to 448 coins? And again, you can type in some of the boxes, your numbers, and some places have drop downs and give you choices, okay? There's 10 total questions today. Okay, if you have any questions while you're working, comment in the assignment. Most of them are like these, except for those 2 word problems, which are reviewing some of our addition and subtraction skills. Okay? All right, that's all for today. Have a great day, and I'll be online to help you if you need it. Have a good one.